Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all Biafrans, the genuine Biafrans, all over the world, wherever you are watching and hearing me from this very wonderful morning. Today is the 14th day of April 2025, and today I want to tell the genuine Biafrans that airborne, definitely, indeed, we are going home. Now, the Nigerian terrorist government, they are running helter-skelter to see if there is any country that can support them in this their court hearing and court case that is coming up very soon in Finland by our prime minister, because they called him a terrorist. They said he was inciting violence and he was financing terrorism in Nigeria, and that has not been able, they've not been able to prove that. Now, because they've not been able to prove that, that can attract sanctions. So now the Nigerian president flew to France. Number one is that we don't speak French. We are not colonized by France. If there was any reason for Tinubu to fly out to any country or to jet out to any country for meeting, it should be in the United Kingdom. Think. Now, the document that was submitted by this Nigerian terrorist government to Ojukwu to submit to Finnish authority has been submitted, but all those evidences that was submitted did not incriminate our prime minister. So in the recent days coming, or in the nearest days that are coming, you will see this quietness, silence, and nobody will be talking about Simon Ekpa again because they don't know where the case is going. And I want to thank all Biafrans, the genuine one that have been standing tall on this our mandate. Our eyes is on those people who came to deceive Biafrans. We can never leave them one bit. We will never leave them one bit. We will continue to fight these animals until there is nothing to fight again. You see these people, our eyes is on you. We will never take our eyes off you because you people came to destroy, to kill, destroy, and to scatter everything. But thank God that people like us, people like Ugo 247, and the rest of them, the media team that are doing wonderfully well, have been able to suppress most of you with your lies. Biafrans, I want you to understand that Ojukwu is a criminal, a thief, a kleptomaniac that was used by the Nigerian government to infiltrate the USB. They called us a USB charger. No problem. Welcome it. But our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, cannot be suffering what is suffering in DSS's dungeon. Our prime minister cannot suffer all these things for the past 6 months. And we let these people to go. They can never go free. And I'm here to tell Biafrans that please, be resolute. Let your eyes be on the rolling ball. The rolling ball is that mandate. Nothing can ever happen to it. So let the people that wants to fall back to bring it continue to fall back. Because I know our prime minister never gave us instructions. He never did. So the people who saw him for 3 hours, 2 minutes, 10 seconds, 30 minutes, all those things were lies. They were trying to deceive Biafrans. And Biafrans knows the truth already. So Biafrans, today that I'm speaking to you, no evidence, no nothing. These people are scared because nobody wants to get involved. Self-determination in the Western world where we live is not a crime. So Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has committed no crime. So the world knows that. The EU knows that. And that is why Tinubu is running helter-skelter. No wonder he came to France and France president ran to Egypt because he doesn't want to discuss Simon Ekpa. Believe you me, that is the simple truth. Now we are going to hit them very hard as they never expected. You see, Biafrans, I want you to all know that Nigerian government has never defeated Biafra at any point in time. They always use the Western powers to defeat us. And today, those Westerners has refused to support them. And that is why they are confused. Today, let me stop my video here. I'm going to come back later or later today or some other day to explain more things that is unfolding as we speak in this place called Finland. Thank you, Biafrans, and may God bless you all.
Yeah, it's a wonderful edition of Politics on the Street today. Today, it's no news that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is set to commission the first Biafra Washington Embassy. Some persons are of the view that what has Dr. Ngozi Orabueze done to the history and to the struggle. Now she's bringing what she has done, that Donald Trump is set to commission this embassy. And then we've seen some persons come out to say that that embassy is just a jamboree. Such thing will never come into reality. Such thing will never come into existence. But the truth of the matter is that these people, are they not tired of the Fulani killings, mines in Nigeria? Are they not tired? Just of recent, some days ago, the Fulani invaded Plateau State and killed over 16 people. Plateau State is now a mine zone whereby the Fulani can easily perpetrate their acts. And now nobody, even the government, is not coming out to condemn this killing. We don't know if the government indirectly or directly, they are the ones sponsoring this killing. And now we've seen someone who has taken over this freedom, this agitator, all to ourselves to make it a reality. And yet some persons are still coming out to condemn this woman, saying that this woman cannot lead the Biafra struggle. Then tell me, who is then fit to lead the struggle? Now that Simon Ekpa has been given some restrictions of social media, and now we've seen someone who has come out of our own free will to lead this struggle. And some Igbo leaders are saying that will not become a reality. What does the Ohaneze Indigo really want? What does the Igbo's elders who have been bribed by this government, what do they really want? They want everybody in the entire race to be wiped out so that nobody can come out and speak about the illegal mines in the southeast, where army, where we've seen some identified persons being killed on a daily basis. And now nobody is coming out to condemn the killing. And yet Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is making moves. And yet we've seen leaders, the Igbo leaders, coming out to condemn that move. The truth of the matter is, the enemy of a man is within his household. And we've seen that those who are against the Biafra struggles are not even outsiders. They are mostly people, even from the Igbo race. When Dr. Ngozi Orabueze announced that they are set to commission the Washington DC Biafran embassy, and that it will be done by the US President Donald J. Trump. We've seen Bianca Ojukwu tweets saying it is a lie from the pit of hell. Why don't you wait until that becomes a reality? Why can't you wait until it becomes a reality? The same people that was being used to kidnap Mazi all the way from Kenya, the same people that was being used to orchestrate the illegal arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa. And now we've seen a woman championing this case, this cause for referendum. And those who were supposed to champion this cause for referendum have even sold out in the freedom. They've sold out. What is it? Indigo have sold out. Southeastern governors have sold out, despite the killings in their domain, despite what is happening in their domain. Nobody is coming out to confront the government and tell them enough is enough. What we have today is people who are only after their own tummy, their own stomach. Is this how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood for the Biafra cause? Mazi Kanu stood for it with his life, despite the pains that man is going through today. The man has not renounced the struggle for Biafra. The man has not renounced the struggle for the agitation. But yet, we have some elders who claim they are evil elders. They are neither there or there. All what they do is today, Biafra in the morning, and then they would agitate for Biafra in the morning, and at night they are having meetings with those in the presidency just to scuttle the struggle. I am saying it here that nobody born of human can scuttle the struggle, because already the Biafra struggle is an ideology that can never be wiped out. It's an ideology starting from the days of Ojukwu until date. It is still waxing stronger. Or those people who are saying Biafra is dead, are they not tired of slavery? Are they not tired of the Fulani pines? Benue State has now become a death trap for people. Plateau State now, so many atrocities that these Fulani people have committed, and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and express their own grievances to it, cannot come out and condemn all this. Rather, we've seen them taking sides just because they want to become slaves to the Fulani, just because they want to become errand boys to the Fulani. But the question is, how long can we continue in this shenanigan? How long can we continue in this shenanigan? To me, it is a shenanigan. It is a shenanigan in the sense that you cannot continue to live in a country where we have murderers. We cannot continue to live in a country where there is no rule of law. The Fulani that has killed a lot of people till now has not been brought to book. The Fulanis have not been brought to book. Rather, Ekpa and government is not even making plans that this whole killing thing would end soon. No plans from the government. No plans from the government that this whole killing would end anytime soon. And now we've seen Igbo leaders also not coming out to air their displeasure. Rather, they are indirectly supporting the government to buy. Are we going to sit down and watch until everyone is being butchered in the southeast? This is what Mazi Nabikano predicted. Mazi Nabikano predicted all of this, and now it is happening. It is happening that the Fulani is bent to Islamize Nigeria, and today is it not happening? It is happening. We've seen it. And the Fulanis want to Islamize Nigeria, and they think people will sit down and not speak out, just like the Igbo leaders have sat down and they are not saying anything to it. It is really a show of shame. It is a show of shame. If at this stage the government and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and speak up against the injustice of the one Nigeria. And kudos to Dr. Ngozi Oyagbeze for launching this Biafran embassy. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, man. Thank you for watching this podcast.
What a wonderful question, Bianca of this great platform.
first and foremost, I want to say Simon Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times, that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Mazen Kanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Simon Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Edigbo and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simon Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Simon Ekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And when the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, the Nigerian government be worried about it. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Simon Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe, or a major tribe, to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government perspective in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. And eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Igbo man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we don't know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said. He said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. I know it too. And every normal man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. in terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that so Ojukwu have foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle, and now gradually it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now there are some Igbo men, sorry, some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there's a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did. Honestly, that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post-election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It should come by 2027. The same thing the Yorubas have tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you that 2027 Yoruba will stop, and that's the slogan that will continue the trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the Igbo man now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. Yeah. There are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.